Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello? Is there? Hello? Leverpostej. Yes. I loved it as when I was a toddler, I think. Probably that. I know it. I don't know that, but I know that. I don't know the games though. Anyway, let's practice just a little bit on TOUH. Let me just lower down my volume. I see you got an update, sadly. Hello. Hello, follow me. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Here it is. Unsettling heights. Now, I'm just going to practice a few jumps of this. Only I set jumps. I set them out. So, what should I practice first? Probably the start. Like maybe do the jumps 10 times in a row. Well, basically it was the starting jump, so 1, 2, oh wait, I'm on 60 FPS. 3, wow, this is way smoother. 4, 5, 6, 8 minus 1, 8, 9, and 10. 1. Now I've got a no clip there. It's going to take ages. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 minus 1. You know, I'm going to stop saying 8 minus 1. 8, 9, and finally 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm getting busy, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. You have to press more than just 2 keys, bro. That's too easy. I can do this. Or just see what jumps are hard. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hey! No, it isn't hard. I just failed because why not? That part's just a loop fail. Honey. This, that. Only practice some hard parts, like for example this. Okay. So basically, I fall down 2 blocks and then do this. Pretty easy, and then after that you go here and this. And that. What else is there? Easy stuff here, easy stuff here. I gotta practice a little bit here. It's a pretty hard timing. Okay, no, I nailed it. I remember the strat now. Just do that, and blah blah blah. Do that. Let's do the focus one. Wow, that was stupid of me. Let's do the focus one only once though. We don't need that much practice on focus. The hardest part is probably this. A little nerve-wracking. But anyway, go all the way up to here. Let's just do Skitsuna wall hop because I like it. Let's jump. I need a little practice. Or you could just high jump it. Where are you? If you high jump it, you're a coward. This jump's pretty easy. I only high jump the hard parts, or just to do a massive skip. That part, gotta practice it a little bit. Practicing every single bit that I kinda hate. Yeah, cause I fall down there. And then I have to do the entirety of 4 again, all the way up until that point. This part's pretty hard. No, I mean pretty easy. And then this part, let's do it once. That was not supposed to happen, but I did it anyway. I literally flat-sided, but still did it. Now, this jump. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work. Most of the time it does. It's basically RNG. No, it's fine. And then this jump is unpracticable. It's basically just luck. Look at this. I'm going to do that. What just happened there? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably not possible. What part do I need to practice? This jump a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little. And then just this part in general. Because I have this basically down to one run. I almost beat it, bro. Just because of the chat, I lost. The rest of 5 is basically hard and easy at the same time. Like that part, in the real game it's easy. In the practice place, there's a little different physics, so it's harder. And that part's definitely easy. This part needs some practice, needs some refreshing. Okay. I don't need to practice 6 except for this long jump. It is pretty hard. It's a 12 stud, so it's pretty long. Yummy. I don't know what you guys are sending. Oh! That looks nice. I especially love rice. Can I even do this slanted? Yes, I can. It's easier than I thought, actually. Okay, don't look down. What do I need to practice here? This jump. Little nerve-wracking. Actually, no. This jump I do. It's a little hard because of all the pressure you get. And this part's pretty wonky. And that hard jump has become a little easier for me. I'll do the entirety of this, but do some jumps multiple times. Like, for example, that's kind of hard, even though it's only a button press. Like, for example, I have to align myself to do it. This part's pretty easy, although I do gotta practice this just a little bit. It's pretty hard with the nerves. Yeah, I see how you do it. And then that's one of the easiest sections. And this part's just a Skitsuno wall hop. We do that. Go here. I literally did it without the done. Wait a minute. Can't you just... I'm just testing something here. Wait, can't you just... No. It would be harder. And this jump's gotta practice. No, actually not. And floor 9. This is where I mute the GC. What part of this do I need to practice? Not that. Not that jump. I have got it down. That jump's basically RNG. And that's just hard. Wait, would it help if I'm on 60? Wait, no, let me try the other method. Maybe the other method works better. This part's pretty easy, and then this part, speedrun a little. I think I just did it too late. I wouldn't have done that in a real run. Would have been more nervous. Wanted to play it safe. Then hit this button, hit it again, and go through. This part's just, I don't know, it's just a part. This part's pretty nerve-wracking. I failed here because I literally walked off because of you guys. It's pretty easy lodge though. It's only like 13 studs, and max lodge is like infinite studs, near infinite. So the last part, gotta practice this a little bit. You don't need to rush that badly in here. It's not that hard. See, I'm already here. A noob can probably do this. They don't need to rush at all. They can just take their time. See, I did it easily with a lot of room left. Like the lava was all the way up to here. Not far at all. And right now we gotta do the real thing. Dude, why is my friend always sus? Sus. Why is the Christmas event in the darkest day of the year? If you don't know, the darkest day of the year is tomorrow. It's going to be dark like 90% of the day. For those of you who want a tutorial on going to TLUH, here is my TLUH. Here's how to go to TLUH with explanation, and you can see every step. First of all, you go to the orb and jump to the Tower Island, aka the Dark Orb. You go to the difficulty chart. Then if you look closely, you can see an advanced tower sign. Go to that sign, or just follow the bridge all the way up until you're on this rock. Then don't go in the house. Go to the bridge next to it, and not the bridge you came from, this bridge. Then now you'll see advanced towers. Go to that sign. Now you'll see this purple sign, physiologically unsafe towers. Go to that sign. Take some time. Now walk on this rock and walk on this platform, and then jump to this platform and jump to this platform. Wait, kind of head here and then jump here. And now drop up on this rock, jump over and jump to this little ledge. Now jump down to the physiologically unsafe sign, but over it where it's hanging. So here, on this metal part, should be metal. Now go up this tightrope and then jump here. Go up this tightrope and then jump here. Finally, go up this tightrope and go here, and then finally go up here on this tightrope and do a head hitter like all of the other ones. Now jump here. You see the exposure with the light. Go forward on the exposure. Don't jump or something, just forwards. Then when the exposure is entirely still, jump while holding W. See, now you're in Tower of Unsettling Heights. Or no, you're not there yet. You see the portal. Now you have to go forwards into the blue part of the portal. There, now you're in Tower of Unsettling Heights. And there you go. And this part's just loot filling. Not a lot, but like 2 tries. Still loot filling, kind of. Just fail once, then I guess. I did the skip. I'm gonna do the high jump. This is not a skip, this is intended somehow. Why does TOUH have intended high jumps and non-intended high jumps? Like, this is probably the only tower with intended high jumps. And non-intended high jumps. Of course I failed the flick, not in practice, but in the actual game. I'm back here. There you go. And that jump was first try. Sub 2, sub 2, sub 2, sub 2. No. Sub 2 or 3, I guess. That was a slow run. Ooh, that was scary. A little bit honey, which I almost failed because of a glitch. Because of a misalignment. Well, it's not a misalignment, but it can be counted as that. You could fix it. But no, they didn't. Because yes. Why not? What? 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 Why didn't I not get the jump boost? That's just not fair. Oh my god. Let me look at the stream. What? Okay, someone watched, then someone didn't watch, then someone watched. I don't know who watched, but I guess we'll never know. Okay, focus part. Nice. High jump. First try high jump. Wow. 4-4. 4-4. Floor 4. Floor 4 itself is a tongue twister. Floor 4, floor 4, floor 4, floor 4, floor 4, floor 4. No way, real floor. Imagine. Okay, finally I passed a part that I was supposed to pass, but I failed for no reason. Ooh, almost failed there. If the honey blocks weren't so weird, then I probably would have failed. Oh, without the honey? Wow. Whoa, that was a good one. There we go. Now the only hard part on 5 right now is the final truss. Truss flicks and truss is in general. Truss tech. It's the final truss tech. There we go. Yes. Yo me. Okay, this is basically a final stretch run unless I get interrupted and I have to go for some reason. Or I just failed a 12 stud. One of those two. Okay, let's lock in. Well, not yet. Almost, I guess. We're still on the safety net. And of course I flat side the truss. What's happening? No one's chatting in my stream for some reason. I don't know why. Always non-existent, I guess. I don't know. By the way, this one's actually better like this, but it's harder to align. But it's easier to align, but it's harder to get on the thing. Oh my god, of course I get a good high jump when I tab out by accident. Fine, I'll do the harder one but easier one. Choose one. Harder to align but easier to get it. Or number 2, easier to align but harder to actually get it. I'll choose number 2 for now. Bro. What? Of course I get flamed. Because why not? Why don't? Why not, bro? Why am I getting the high jump but hitting the roof instead? Dude, let me do it. I've been stuck in this high jump for 10 years. Yes, finally. Did I say tightrope? I meant high jump. Well, that's a new technique called accidentally saving yourself. Nice. Now it's time for the 12-step jump. Unless I somehow fail this tightrope. Nice. And this tightrope. Okay, FS run. FS run. Let's go. Ooh, hardest jump. I did the hardest jump, I meant. This is not the hardest jump. Because there's a safety net. This is the only netted jump, I think. Let me calculate. Jump from there. T-pose. Equipped. Yeah. Almost fell because I tightened it wrong. I've fallen on every floor in the final stretch. Wow. No, why did I jump, bro? I'm so bad at this game. I failed on every floor twice. Even floor 10. I failed on floor 7 like 4 times. I failed on floor 8 twice. Floor 9 twice and floor 10 twice. Yes, that sounds insane, but I did it off stream. Same on floor 9. I've gotten to every floor twice. What? Did you just see that? How did that happen? What? That's illegal. Nice. course I failed a high jump when I'm on one of my best runs. Why? Slammo is one of my best tools, probably. As good as T-pose, actually. T-pose is main, though. Mostly. What? Bro, why is there so many glitches in this tower? Like, for example, there. I shouldn't even have stopped. It's just a glitch. And now why am I restarting run? I literally want to speedrun for no reason. I haven't even beaten this tower and I'm trying to speedrun it. And of course. Why doesn't it give me the high jump on my best run? Why? I could have done sub 1 probably. But no, I just had to. And this jump. Did you see that? It wasn't my fault that it stopped. It was the game's fault. And just the design. The design is not very human. I could have done sub 2, but no. I just had to fail. Because why not? I had to get stalled. At least this is a new record. What? That's not even possible. How did I fail that? That's not even possible to fail. That's not possible to fail. The only reason I failed it is because I literally flamed. Why am I flinging in so many spots? Why is this tower so glitchy? Like this, I'm probably going to stop it. And of course, when I try to argue, it just doesn't let me prove it. Isn't that so nice? Isn't that so nice of the tower? To try to prove me wrong all the time. Of course. Four again. Yay. Let's get Suno wall hop. Floor 5 run. Pretty fast floor 5 run, that's good, but I'll probably fail. Okay. I'll probably fail at the final flicks though. Those are the those are the hardest part of floor 5. I've learned them, but they're still very hard. Oh yeah, that lodge. I actually this is the first time I failed it. Just to be sure, bro. Just to be sure. I'm just doing this for testing purposes. I'm putting the speed run. It is. Oh. It is possible. Woohoo, floor 6 and 612. That means I do a floor around once every minute. One floor every minute. Wow, that's nice. Bro. 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 Are you serious right now? Are you serious? No, I'm not supposed to pet slammer right now. I'm supposed to beat this tower. Of course, I get flinged. Set your FPS to 120. Why 20? No, 120. Shouldn't I set it to 240? In my opinion, it's best smooth and good. This is kind of more choppy. Although, still smooth. This just makes the high jump worse, bro. Zip me lying. That's done, 120. Ooh, close. Are you guys fully aware of the colds and cows shipping? Yes, that's a real thing. I forgot its name, but they shipped colds and cows together somehow. It's stupid. Very stupid. Anyway, FS run. The 8th FS run. There's only a few parts I'm worried about. Like, for example, this part. Yay. In my opinion, it's the hardest jump. And that's pretty hard too. Pretty long jump. This is just loop fairly. You have to calculate this jump. This part is harder than it looks because of the nerves. Definitely this part. Nice. Wait, what? What? Dude, I failed there twice. How did I fail at the same spot 3 times? Now twice in a row though. Oh my god, I hate this so much. This tower's so bad. It's so good, but it's so bad. It's the worst, best tower I played. I love it, but I hate it. I love the gameplay. It's very good when you learn it. But it's weird. You know, and it isn't fun, but it is fun at the same time. It's so weird. Whoa. That was fast. Ooh. Let's try. Not sub 1 minute though. What? That's actually the worst fail I've ever had. That's such a stupid fail. No, the worst fail is the floor 10 fail. Not only did the group chat distract me, but I literally fell off. Not like fell off as in fell off in YouTube or fell off on my skill, but I literally fell off. I flat-sided without even knowing it because of you guys always distracting me. Which is literally probably the worst fail ever. Of course. Dude, I hate this so much. I hate this town so much, but I love it so much. Why? Why? Why do I love this tower so much, but I hate it? It's one of the worst and best towers I've played. Punishment is hell. Literal hell. But the gameplay and fun, it's so good. And now yay! I'm going mental. Where is my phone? No, my thing. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything. Well, what am I supposed to do? Nothing's working. Why do I have to sleep now? Why do I have to sleep in only 20 minutes? This is just rigged. Life is rigged. Life is rigged against you. Definitely against me. Everyone's having a fun time. And I'm not. Dude, this is not fun at all. This is probably worse than Tower of Confusion. But it's also better than literally one of the best towers. Which is probably Zone 9 or Zone 10 towers. Zone 10 tower because the community likes it for no reason. But it's addicting. It's addicting. Zip, it's literally addicting. It's literally like alcohol or cigarettes. It's literally like, yay! It's very fun, but it's not very fun. It's one of the best towers I've played. That's maybe even my favorite tower. But I just don't like it for no reason. I like it and I don't like it. I'm like, yes, but I'm also like, no. I think I know now. The gameplay is very good. Everything's very good in this tower. The only thing that isn't good is the glitches. There is too many glitches in this tower. Too many. Like for example, that jump pad, I'll call it an elevator, literally stopped me for a second for literally no reason. This honey block, every honey block in this tower is broken. Like, it shouldn't work this way, probably. Like, for example, in the start, yes, I know. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. But at the start of floor 3, there's an outside, yeah? Oh, come on. There's a start, in the start of floor 3, there's an outside with a honey block that for some reason stops you at the end because you're colliding with another part, which isn't a honey block. And then it's basically like luck. Also, someone said there was no luck in Lost River, but I'm going to show them a luck-based jump right now. It's not this. This is just a Skitsuna wall hop. But this is luck-based. Either you do it first try, second try, or it takes 100 tries. That isn't even my fault. Why did that wedge suddenly... What is this, bro? Well, it doesn't even say which egg to follow. Whatever. What the heck? Aligned it perfectly. That isn't even my fault. Sometimes that wedge works and then I can do that jump cleanly. But sometimes the jump just... and now I just got a lag spike for no reason. Sometimes the jump just doesn't work because it wants to. I'll show you all the glitching and the glitch jumps. First up, we have this jump. If you don't time it correctly, it's luck-based. Then we have to, then that jump that I just did. Then this honey block. Every honey block is actually RNG in this. Because you could technically just not stick on it for no reason. That's RNG because of course it's a high jump / lag high jump. And we have this RNG because for some reason it just doesn't stick. Sometimes, most of the time. That's the only reason why it's hard. This truss is RNG. Sometimes you don't even flick off it. That honey block is RNG. This is technically RNG, but I don't want to say it because it's technically not RNG. This is RNG, but it's a skip. So, this is RNG, but it's technically a skip. Sometimes I do this first try. And that just proves that it's RNG. There's a setup for leg high jumps, which is really good. Which I'm not doing because it's pretty hard. But it doesn't guarantee you all the time. It will never guarantee you that you do that specific jump. Even if you have the perfect alignment for a leg high jump. And the perfect time and the perfect frame. how are we going from raging on the on this tower to talking about frame alignment and luck-based jumps? Anyway, that jump's luck-based. This part's luck-based, technically. This part's surprisingly not luck-based. Luck-based, but it's a skip. I mean, it's luck-based either way. Luck-based, kind of, if you don't have the right setup. This is definitely luck-based, unless you have the perfect alignment, like I just did. This is a Skitsuna wall hop. I don't have the correct alignment, so it's pretty hard. This jump's RNG if you don't lag high jump. I mean, it's RNG even if you lag high jump, because sometimes the lag high jump just doesn't work. That's not RNG, I was just bad there. We covered this part, so I won't say any RNG jumps here. Okay, we go do this again. Not RNG for a long time. This is technically RNG if you don't have the correct setup. I do, so I do it 90% of the time. The other 10% is because I'm just bad. Nothing's RNG here. Although it could be, technically, it's basically not RNG though. This part's RNG. Because it's, of course, honey. Like, for example, I did the exact same thing I would do in a perfect honey run, but that time I got really close for no reason. What? What? Why is my character glitching out? Why am I only going here? Why am I only going here? Hello? Hello? Why is my character glitching out? Bro, I'm clicking WASD right now, and nothing's happening. Only S and A work. What? Dude, my keyboard's literally broken. I have to go backwards? What? Why is shift lock not here? Oh, I added one over. Why? Why? Why am I so stupid? Why did I put my... Why am I torturing myself? Just because of a tower. That it's fun. It's not fun. It's fun. It's not fun. It's fun. I don't know what to say of it. It's just, yes. There's no explanation. It's torture. It's like doing drinking alcohol. It's destroying you mentally and physically. Yes, physically also. Because you rage and, well, you probably rip out your skin. But yeah, but it feels good and all that stuff. This is exactly the same. It's addictive. It feels good, but you're mentally and physically torturing yourself. I can't stop. I do this jump. Look this shirt. This shirt is not a joke, bro. Yeah, I played it. I need serious help. I do need serious help, bro. The hell? I actually do need serious help for my mental and physical health. Physical as in, for example, eyes, because I played this for more than 3 hours a day, every day. And I also play a lot of other games too. Wait a minute. But for example, that's entirely luck. For no reason. It's just luck, because why not? Like 25% of the jumps here are luck based. Most of them are luck based, barely. Like for example, there's 95% chance to complete it. Like for example, this focus part, there's a 98% chance you complete it. The 1% is just that you're bad, and the other percent is RNG. Because you just failed to bad honey luck. And for example, that. Technically, I could have flamed there. That would make it a luck-based jump if I fail. It's a failed luck-based jump. Every jump is luck-based. This jump's luck-based. This jump. It's because you can fail it or you cannot fail it. You fail it or you don't. So every jump is technically luck-based. And most of them actually are luck-based. This is the most luck-based tower I've seen. Unless you have the perfect alignment. The more I'm grinding this tower, the less I forgive you guys for chatting when I was on 410. Because the more I grind this, the more I'll remember that fail. That's the open fail. No, I'm giving up. Fuck this tower. This tower, bro. I'm ending this.